coming out of our full moon ceremony. I feel like doing a few psychic readings because there is so much magic in the air. It is crazy. It's not crazy. It's like to be expected. I'm curious, are you feeling the magic that is around at the moment, or are you feeling like, what is going on with my life? I'm really curious where you're at. Let me know whilst I share this, and then we're going to do a few psychic readings. I'm going to share it in the same place. We're already here. Not the place to share it. Hey, baby. Hello. I've just come out of our full moon ceremony. Those of you who are joining. That was pretty powerful. They're all freaking powerful. They're all powerful. But that apparently was the initiation through the pathway of Isis. You can see I brought Isis today, but I didn't know that she was going to be leading an initiation through that ceremony. There we go. The things that happen when you show up. That's what that is. All right, let me bring up these comments here. Okay. There's so much magic. Like, we just did that ceremony and then I just walked outside because the sun was setting and there was this beautiful big rainbow. It was like a little bit of a rainbow and then it just turned into like a full rainbow, and I was like, as if that's not a sign for what we just did in the ceremony and the intention and the magic that is around. I was like, I haven't seen rainbows for, I don't know that I've ever seen a rainbow here. Laura said it was amazing. I know, right? So awesome to have you there. So beautiful. And then the rainbow, oh my goodness. Hello everybody, hello. 12:46 a.m. California time. It is full moon, it is deep peak full moon. All right, so you can still join the full moon ceremony. You can find the link on my page or send me a message if you can't find it, and can watch the replay. So yes, Sabrina says it was amazing. Okay, check these comments. It's going through. Okay, it was amazing. I could hear the bell for a while after the ceremony. Yeah, we did even some bell time today, didn't we? The Tibetan Bell. Have you guys used this before? Do you guys know what this is? Have you ever used one? It's not just that. We actually use this too. You might have seen them being used before. I haven't used that for ages in the ceremony, so yeah, it's very, very powerful. Very powerful, very clearing. So Betty says, feeling very split and numb at times, feeling not sure what's going on. That's interesting. I was curious how you guys are feeling because there's so much magic around and so many of us are feeling the magic. And then I also see there's a lot of people that are in a lot of pain at the moment. So yeah, curious how you guys are feeling. Love the bell, I know, right? Tibetan Bell. Okay, Jennifer says never used one. Yeah, they're very powerful. Very awesome for clearing energy in the house. So I clear energy by using sage and then walk around and use this as well, and or use it for ceremony opening and closings and so much more. Sound therapy, sound clearing, sound healing. You can use this in so many ways. Yeah, I used to use it in my yoga classes at the start and finish of every yoga class I taught. My cat, that's one of 9. Was there only one of them? That's one of 9 cats. I know I'm like literally the psychic crazy cat lady, like did not plan that. That just happened. Apparently that's who I'm supposed to be and so much more. So awesome. Sound therapy is for me. Do tuning forks but not bells. Yeah, the bells are awesome. Like the bowls. Depends. Depends on where you buy them, I think. I think I've had that for many, many years. I think I paid about 90 or $100 Australian, but that would have been like in 2006. So a long time ago. You're the crazy dog lady, that's hilarious. All right. So, goddess codes to work with me 101. There are still places available left for April. So that's 4 months working with me 101. If you know that you need to work with me deeply and shift stuff, goddess codes activates this beautiful frequency, this energy. It's like pulling you out of the shit and into that, like it's like tipping you. You know, I can feel it on the edge, right? So send me a message if you'd like details about goddess codes. It is a very powerful portal of 4 months dropping deep into the space. So there is no link for goddess codes. It's just literally working with me 101. If you send me a private message, we can chat about that. So yeah, 4 months, 101. So it's like unlimited Telegram chats, it's distance healings, it's phone calls, psychic readings, of course. Of course, that's what I do in the space. So yeah, send me a message if you'd like details about goddess codes. Okay. Yeah, definitely get yourself a bell or two. Yeah. Okay. Love it. In the full moon ceremony, cat sat outside, of course. All right, this keeps falling down, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. I do have another top on underneath. I think this has turned into like this dress. All right, this is like my original goddess dress. It's funny because I just went to the toilet. I got off the full moon ceremony live stream, went outside, was like, saw the rainbows. I was like, what a sign, right? A full rainbow. You'll see it on my story. I posted on my story. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the toilet and then I'm going to do this live stream. And I like opened the lid again and I freaked out again. There's another green frog in there. Like we had one, I don't know, just the other week. I'm like, are you the same green frog going in there again? I'm like, oh. Like put my glove on, get the frog out, put him outside, put all the cats inside. So funny. Oh my goodness. All right. So we've got all the animals around. Okay, let's do some readings. Put in a yes, please. So if you haven't done readings with me live before, if you just say yes, please, and then I'll get like a list of all the yeses come up, and then I just intuitively choose from the list. And if I don't get to you, because there's so many of you online here, just like listen carefully, because there's always a message in each of the readings and you'll find you'll resonate with one of them or some of them. Same thing when you see my videos of my psychic readings and you're like, damn, I missed you live. What you can do is you can like ask the question in your mind, whatever you want to know, and then you can just like scroll the little toggle across and just stop it intuitively, press play, and it'll be a message for you. So you can do that as well with my things. Thank you. My energy is amazing. It's probably the full moon energy that's come out. I was talking about my dress. I was thinking, because when I went to the toilet, I was thinking about my dress because it kept falling down. I was like, oh, I've had this dress for so long. And I was like, this is actually my original goddess dress. And it's so funny, in this ceremony tonight, I was actually reflecting, I've been holding these full moon ceremonies since April 2017. That's a lot of full moon ceremonies. I was like, this dress is like my original dress. Oh, all right, let me scroll through these yes pleases. Going down to watch the full moon rising. That's so awesome. And you get rainbows a lot too. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing, Toby? Scratching my cushion I'm sitting on. Okay. Yes pleases. Here you are. Okay, Raisa, your name jumped out. Lemuria. This card, I was just shuffling before, and this card was waiting. So this is the Lemuria card. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. I know you were just in the full moon ceremony. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. This is pretty much like, well, it's not what we talked about, but maybe the like landscape is similar to what you saw in the meditation. I'm not sure. We traveled to some amazing places on our dragons this evening. So this is for you, Raisa. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And I feel like, and I know you're interested in intuition, and you know, with what came up, why were we talking about it? Oh no, I think it's when you got your manual and you posted in the group and you said something about finding what you're meant to do or whatever. And I feel like this is, because I know a little bit of background for you, and it's like I feel that what this is for you is like it's happening, you know, and I know what's going on in your life, and I feel it's almost like, I know, because I think it was on the mentoring call I said to you as well, but I feel like your biggest thing is, can you just drop into the trust that two things. Number one, it's happening, obvious. Can you just drop into the trust of what your voice is wanting to speak? See the water in this card? It is like a beautiful green. I don't know if it's actually coming across the screen. It's like this beautiful aquamarine color, right? Your voice, you know, when we look at this sort of water and we're like, oh, it's beautiful. I mean, who doesn't for that sort of a scenescape? Like, you know, scenery, landscape, that's scenescape. That's two words joined to one. New word, right? Who doesn't go, oh my God, look at that amazing scenery and landscape. Wow, how beautiful is the water, right? Who doesn't have that feeling when they see something like that? It's almost like a recollection of home. And I feel for you, Raisa, it's like, drop into the trust. Like your voice has healing tones and vibrations that give people a feeling of like, oh, look how beautiful it is. Like, it's not like they're like, oh, look how beautiful your voice is, or hear it, right? I mean, they might, right? But it's more that that's the vibration that you have, and it feels, and it is just like this space of, oh, I'm so glad you spoke. Like, they wouldn't say that, but they're like, oh my God, thank you so much for this message. Like, thank you for, like, do you know what I mean? And I feel like for you, it's really around dropping into the trust that what you have to say is important, it's happening, and take action on the messages, like the action on the thoughts, messages, like the things that you're going to do with your purpose. Like, take action on that. It's happening. But it's such a strong message for you around the trust. Like, I just want to look at that card all night. Oh, look at the bottom card of the deck confirming what I'm talking about for you. Warrior woman. If you were not afraid, what would you do? So if you weren't afraid to use your voice, if you weren't afraid to do your purpose work and put your healing energies out to the world and all the things that you do, what would you do? So it's like embodying this, right? And especially after the initiation through Isis in that full moon ceremony, and I know you shared what was going on for you. I'm like, any more confirmation for you? That was a really important message for everybody. So the audio, no, hopefully the audio is all good for people. All right, so next person, can you please say yes, please? Ray, so that was calling really strongly for you. It's like you must need extra confirmation or something, but I feel that strong message is around like your frequency and energy heals people like this. I want to say it doesn't matter what you say, it will heal people. Does not matter what you say. It's almost like you don't have to even think about what you're saying or plan it or get it right. It's like your message is so strong. Your healing vibrations and your words is so strong. I kind of like the dress being like this more. It's like a new dress now. Like, I feel like you don't need to worry about what you're saying because anything that you say is healing for people, right? So, yeah. All right. So, yes, pleases. Who is this for? Hi, Moon. This is Moony, like my moon tattoo. I'm literally crazy, right? No, I just love you so much. That's all. That's all, my baby. You're my baby, aren't you? She's so little. She gets picked on because she's so little. You're like the smallest one out of them. Okay. Yes, pleases coming right up. Okay. Let's see. The line of yes, pleases. Okay. Okay. Lois Ritchie. Your name jumped out at me. This one for Lois Ritchie. Daydream. Lois Ritchie. It's a daydream. Okay, so whilst this card is very much about daydreams. What are you daydreaming about? I feel like you've been having a lot of dreams. I wonder if they even like feel like nightmares, or are you living in a quote unquote nightmare? Regardless, I feel like pay attention to your dreams. This is a daydream card, but I'm getting the message about like sleep dreams. It feels like you're receiving a lot of messages in sleep dreams, but more, I don't know if you're remembering them, but so like you're receiving a lot of messages, like you're traveling and doing a lot of work in your dreams. That's what it feels like. And it's almost like, I'm wondering, do you wake up tired? Have you been waking up tired lately? You've got the acceptance card coming out as well. This is very sacral chakra card because of the orange in it, of course. The acceptance, and let's just see here. And I'm also sort of hearing like about patience, and I'm wondering if you're like, I don't know, working towards your dreams, you know, but it's like patience. So it's like acceptance, but it's the patience that's almost like very tired. And it's almost like it's like don't give up. Don't give up, but patience is required. And I think that's more the acceptance message. And you've been waking up so very tired. Okay, and then this card is the new partner card. And so can you just let me know if you're in a relationship or not? But I also wonder, like, I don't know, do you do this spiritual stuff? Like, have you had your spiritual awakening recently, or have you done this stuff for a long time? Do you do any of this spiritual stuff? Because I feel like this is, yes, of course, it could be a new partner. I feel like this is about you and your higher self. How freaking awesome is that photo? I don't know if it's just the lighting. It looks so awesome at the moment on this. You know, like the new partner, like a lot of white light, platinum light. If you haven't done my light body activation meditation, that's my free one. I'm not sure if you've seen it on my page or anything like that at all. I'll just see if I can, I don't know if I can find that on live stream. I should be able to, if it's logged in. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pop that in for you. For some reason that message is coming in, the light body activation. It's free, and I'm just gonna find the link. Like, for some reason that's coming through for you, and when I find it I will tap into why. Okay, so you're very tired, waking up tired, because you're doing all this work in your sleep, right? You're doing all this work in your sleep. I mean, waking up tired can be for, you know, many reasons, or many, sorry, let's get in that correct link. You know, waking up tired can be for many reasons, okay? Physical, like there's so many issues for waking up tired, etc. For this moment, I feel like there's a strong message that in your sleep, you are going away working. Your soul is doing a lot of work, and you just said something. Yeah, so no partner, just healing. So, and I feel like you're doing a lot of that in your sleeps as well. In your sleeps. This acceptance is like the healing and the patience. And that's where I was like, the dreams are coming true, but patience is required. And hence when you said about the healing, the orange, like I said, connected to sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is connected to generational healing as well. So your sacral chakra is almost like the portal to all the generations that, you know, gone before us, basically, yeah? And all the generations that have gone before us, it's almost like that's what you're healing right now, not just yourself, but you're healing a lot of generational stuff. And it feels like this is, so the generational, like, and that's why it's making you more tired, if you may. But this connecting with the higher self. So I'm not sure if you've got a specific meditation routine or anything like that. I would really almost like amp up your meditating or spiritual healing stuff. Or look, so I was just looking at it and not looking at it. I'm like, the bottom card of the deck is family. That just confirms the generational stuff that I'm getting the message for you, right? Handsaw. Like the generational stuff is the family. That's what you're clearing out in a big way at the moment. So that the new partner is a new relationship with yourself, a new relationship with, you know, your higher self, yourself. It just feels like you're in a big space. So I would be really like supporting yourself, even especially for the next month. Like there's a lot of solar flares, there's a lot of big energy stuff going on in the collective and the cosmos at the moment, which makes us extra tired. But it feels like you're also doing a lot of work in this space, which, you know, the astrological energies, if you may, just are supporting the level of growth and evolution that we can like rapidly move through at the moment. So that's why it's like extra tired. But I would be taking extra care of yourself for this next month. So like getting more sleep, sleeping during the day if you can. Like don't, what's the word? Don't overexert yourself. That's not the right word. It's like, don't beat yourself up for being tired, just sleep more. So any chance you can to have extra longer sleeps, I would really work with that for you as well. Obviously make sure you're drinking lots of water, don't have Wi-Fi on, don't have your phone near your head while you're sleeping or next to your body. I always turn my Wi-Fi and Bluetooth off, turn it on to airplane mode, and I just put my phone on the floor. Like I can't sleep with the phone next to me on my bedside table. I have to have it on the floor. I don't know why, but I do a lot of things intuitively. So just sharing that with you guys. Put it on the floor, turn it off. So Lois is saying the audio is very bad too. So I'm not sure if anyone else is dealing with that. So going on no sleep again, this energy is amping up again, always prelude for something fantastical. I love that, fantastical. I know, right? The energies are like, let's do this. All right, another round of yes pleases. Yeah, it seems good. So maybe Wi-Fi is dropping out or reception is dropping out. Sometimes it can be that if the audio is dropping in and out. Thanks for letting me know, guys. All right, another round of yes pleases. Tamara, hi. Ashley, Nicola. All right, yes pleases. Thanks for the yes pleases. I mean, letting me. Well, thanks for the yes pleases, so I can pull a card for someone. But also for the letting me know the audio. I think I've been on live stream for too long. I'm still coming back from Feyland or whatever that is. That's so interesting. Like I was saying in the full moon ceremony too, like where we went is a similar portal avenue to where we've been before. And I'm going to start documenting the full moon ceremonies because that's what I was talking about. I'm like, I've done these since April 2017. That's a long time. That's a lot of journeys. That's a lot of activations. And I was saying when you join my full moon ceremonies, they're every month, you know, like you're not only like increasing your intuition, like it's like it's amplified in that space. It's an awesome tool for strengthening your intuitive abilities because of what we do in the space, you know, and what I ask you to do in ceremony and stuff like that. And it's really powerful if you want to strengthen your intuition to be able to join the full moon ceremonies. Let alone the healing and activations that happened and the places we visit and, you know, riding dragons. I mean, like, who doesn't want to ride a dragon? It's not always a dragon, but, you know. Okay. Ashley says that's what I'm learning. Ashley Faye, it's your name, just like the Faye that's been around us. And this is the card from the full moon ceremony. Well, there's a few of them, but a blessing from a fairy determined to help you. And this is such a potent ceremony. It was like a blessing from a fairy determined to help you. It was like, there is so much help in the spirit realm right now. And like, it was just like this coming through. I was just like, wow, as if that's not what we've been feeling. And everyone had been feeling very similar as we joined the ceremony. It was very, very powerful. All right, let me go through these yes pleases. Hi, everybody. There's so many people here. Okay. All right. Tuning in. Okay. Lisa or Dino? Lisa or Dino? Okay. Vulnerability. Check out the merman holding the woman. Open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. So take down your walls. And it looks like there's a big heart, like, ultimately, around them, like that. And it just feels like that's actually never really jumped out at me before. I haven't really seen that before. And I've had these cards for a while. Now, allow yourself to be tender. Now, this card can come up when there's heartbreak around. This card can also come up when we have walls around our heart and we're attracting the same situations and relationships over and over and over again. So let's have a look what else is here coming out with this one. Okay. Vulnerability. Then time and tide, oceanic spells and rituals. Okay. And where did we do that? Okay. Okay. Oh, I was thinking it was past life presence. Nope. Okay. And then air. Sorry, I'm just getting a pile of messages. Okay, so air is the final card I pulled for you. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. When this card comes up as well, it's also about like breathing in new life, but breathing in new life in a new patterns, like you've entered into a new reality. And so that's the future card. This is the current card, time and tide, and then this is the past, the vulnerability. So like I said, it can be like an awareness of patterns, repeating, attracting the same partners. And you only attract the same partners because you've got walls up around your heart, right? So it's like softening into your vulnerability, into your true feminine energy, space, etc. The time and tide, when I saw this and I was getting that, I just got that download. So this isn't always the case. However, with the vulnerability card coming up and then this, I feel like you're trapped in a loop. You're trapped in a spell, in a ritual. So I know it sounds like, oh, there's like witchcraft and stuff. It's like, it could be from a past life, okay? It can also be, I love you forever, I'm never gonna leave you. And that becomes the spell. Sorry, I got the cards backwards. The spell. I love you forever, you're my eternity, I'll never love another person, I love you so much. And that energetically locks you to that person unless you undo the spell. Remember, a spell is just a series of words put together, so you can easily undo that. I now undo all words, spells, rituals, words that I have said in the past to any partner in all time and space and all dimensions that has kept me trapped until this day. I now release myself, I release them, and we are both free to meet other partners, whatever, find the love of our life, whatever you want to say. It can be as simple as that. Did you hear what I just said, right? You can do it as simply as that. You can write it down, you can declare it, you can safely burn it, you can throw it in the bin, you can let it go in the ocean. Like, you know, it can be simple to undo spells, okay? Did you see how simple that was? Don't make it hard. Because by doing that, you're able to breathe in new life, different sort of relationship, new space. And I'm getting the message. So what's the bottom card of the deck? I was just about to say, I always look at the bottom card, right? I hadn't looked at it yet. I was just about to say, because when you do enter into a new relationship and a new space, all the old stuff is going to come up, right? But it's, you know, and this is what I say to people, whether we're talking about a love relationship or just a new relationship with ourselves and our beliefs and what we're like, we do as inner work and healing, and then we go out into the world and it all like backfires in our face in a way. And we're like, but I did all this healing work. But actually, the biggest, most potent, powerful healing comes, like, yes, we need to do inner work, but then it's like the biggest healing transformation and shifts happen when you are actually in the moment and you choose a different train of thought. You're like, oh, this is an old pattern. Actually, I'm not going to like play out that pattern anymore because that's in the past and I've done a lot of healing work around that. And actually, I'm going to choose how to respond in this way, or I'm going to, you know, choose a different way. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it comes in the moment. I know I was just about to say, so when you're in a new relationship and you're breathing new air and new life and you've taken down the walls of your heart, right? And you're really allowing yourself to experience a different reality in relationship. No joke, the bottom card of the deck is this one. Like, what are the freaking chances? Falling in love. And I fucking love this image. I love all these images that are coming up today, right? So I just love that. It's just so potent, so powerful. Kissing the divine in another, in yourself. Isn't that the most beautiful card? These cards are so pretty. I just love it. It's like the rainbow that I just saw outside. If you haven't checked my story, when I get off live stream, look at my story. You know, you can press my profile picture and like the story comes up, and there's rainbows. I did the full moon ceremony, and then there's rainbows, like a full rainbow. And I was like, as if that's not confirming. That's why I'm like, psychic readings with this magic. Like there is so much magic in the air. Like, look at it. It's stunning, right? It is so, so stunning. So yeah, that's so powerful. Lisa says, yes, thank you so much. Embracing the change is necessary. Amazing shifts to be made. Yeah, because look what's coming right up. But this card is also like the masculine and feminine balance within yourself, which when you release the walls from around your heart, that's also what happens. Yeah, like, oh, these cards are just so yummy, right? Just want to eat them up. Love the cat. That's Mooney. She's still walking around. Don't burn yourself on that fire butt. Hi. Oh my god. Moon, you're gonna burn your whiskers. Moony. She's fully looking at it. Moon, can you... Moony. Hey. I guess she's got it. She's like fully staring at it. But she's just like in meditation with the moon. With the fire on this full moon. She's in full meditation with it. It's hilarious. Jennifer said this also resonated. Yeah, that's the thing, because I can't get to you all because there's like 40 of you on here, 40 odd. All right, let's do some more. Another round of yes pleases. You got a black cat too. That's 1 of 9. I've got 9 of them. Well, I lie. I've got 6. I've got 7 black cats and 2 black and white cats. I had to think about that for a minute. You're thinking of lots of spiritual things today. I love that I've turned up in your feed. I'm like the spiritual queen. Can you see I've even got it on my I've tattooed it on my head now. No, I'm not joking though. That's a real tattoo. As if you couldn't tell, right? Hilarious. Okay. I'm so funny. Oh my goodness, I think I'm still in Feyland. I feel it. What's this? My dress has been chewed by my cat. What a surprise. There's one cat that just chews everything. It's like a dog. Moon, you look so pretty there in the picture, darling. It's just like posing and stuff. It's hilarious. Moon, what are you doing, Moon? Where is it? Get it? Where is it? She's also like a dog. She like brings stuff over. And the rest are just going bonkers because I didn't let them outside. Well, they wake up around 4 p.m. after sleeping all day, and I usually take them for a walk, but I was doing the full moon ceremony. And then so when the full moon ceremony finished, I like shut the door because I don't let them outside at night time. So we didn't go for our afternoon walk. So everyone's going to go a bit bonkers in the house tonight. I am funny. Okay. Oh, what's life without fun, 8? You've got 8. Oh my goodness. I thought I was the only crazy cat woman here. Okay, let's see these yes pleases. Okay. Scrolling through. Alana Francis. Okay. Another sacral chakra card coming up. I'm not sure how long you've been online, but we did another card and the acceptance card came up in another deck and it had orange on it. Whenever orange comes up, it's always about the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is where we are nourished. So sometimes we can eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, or we can drink and drink and drink and drink, or we can have sex and sex and sex and sex, or we can do whatever, and we're trying to feel a whole, yeah? And there's nothing that feels a whole except your soul. Oh, it rhymes. I'm a poet and you don't know it, or I didn't know it. You knew I was going to say that, right? Okay, so nothing can fill that hole. No relationship, person, place, thing, food, whatever it is, can fill that hole. It's your soul that fills your hole. So what does actually Archangel Gabriel actually say? A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Okay, so I'm wondering, Alana, has an opportunity been presented to you? Because just like her wings are so big on this card, it is time to spread your wings and fly. Okay, what else? What's this one? Oh, Queen of Raphael. Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic guidance. So follow your heart. So interesting. I was just saying, I'm like, has an opportunity presented itself to you? Raphael, Queen of Raphael, follow your heart. All right, I'm just randomly choosing another one. And Michael, your worry is unnecessary. So I'm wondering, are you in a relationship, Alana? Your worries are necessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, worry to your angels. And this is where I'm like, ooh, can you guys see that owl on the card? If I try and hold it still, there we go. The owl. That owl's wings look very similar to this wings, don't they? Looks like an owl wings. So I'm getting the message for you, Alana. Don't doubt your choices. There's an opportunity that has been presented to you, or maybe you took an opportunity and now you're regretting it. However, you didn't do anything wrong, okay? Release the feelings of regret, worry, doubt, etc., okay? Because your wisdom has always been guiding you. Owls represent your wisdom, represent intuition. And that's why you took that leap of faith, because it felt right, or you wouldn't have done it. If it didn't feel right, you wouldn't have done it. So we never look back and go, oh, yeah, that felt really right and that was wrong, right? It's like, no, it's like we take an opportunity because it feels right. It's not like we're like back there and we're like, this is the wrong choice, I'm going to make this choice. No, we never do that. And that's why you're never wrong, okay? In your choices, and you always trust intuition. And this feels like you're the queen to trust your heart, yeah? Trustworthy psychic information. This is a big message about trusting your intuition. Okay. So yes, you're in a relationship. There's an opportunity at work that has presented itself, but I feel as though my mental health status is holding you back. Is that your mental health status holding you back by your own thoughts, or has someone said that to you? Curious about that. And the bottom card of the deck, while I wait to hear that answer. Look, here's the owl again. The owls are not in every single card, but they are in your reading. Another Michael card as well. So Archangel Michael is about clearing negative energy. So when we're a bit like mentally like, you want to be clearing the negative energy from your energy, clearing negative energy. So I just spoke at the start of this live stream, can use sound to clear energy. So I was using the Tibetan Bell through ceremony, and then also sage, exercise, grounding, etc. Okay, so I would be making sure you're clearing your energy. Okay, so when you say, yes, they are my thoughts. So, I mean, sometimes you need to listen and like, you know better than what I'm saying, okay? Sometimes, maybe the job's going to be too draining on you or something. I don't know, right? Trust yourself over what I'm saying. But I'm also saying, the cards are saying, don't worry. I feel like there's an opportunity. And it's almost like what you could also do to make the decision is like fast forward into the future and be like, do I wish that I'd taken that job? Okay, because I feel like the clearing of your energy coming up is about Archangel Michael clearing your energy. You can use his sword of truth. He's got a vacuum. You can ask him to vacuum out. Always say Archangel Michael of 100% light. Always add that on the end. Archangel Michael of 100% light. Can you please clear my energy? Can you please clear the house energy? I was gonna say, what does your partner say about it? Like, I don't know. There's something there with that. That's why I guess I asked as well. So, okay, there was something else I was going to say as well there. What was it? Oh yeah, so this is, I say, trust the intuition. And it, sometimes we're like, oh, but my mind, my thoughts are saying that I can't do it. And that's why we need to clear our energy, because sometimes that negative energy stuck in our aura or from your workplace or from past trauma coming up or whatever is actually stopping us. And that's that's our own sabotage in a way, you know, like, is it going to propel you forward? Is it going to, you know, like enable you to spread your wings and fly, which is on this thing? Is it going to bring new opportunities to you and your family? Like, you know, so I would be like clearing your energy, because I feel like this is an opportunity that you can trust and follow your heart in that regard as well. Yeah. So I would be clearing your energy. I would be exercising. I would be clearing the house energy. I would just be getting really clear before making a decision, rather than like, you know, thinking that you're going to hold yourself back. Because sometimes, you know, like, I mean, I don't know the job or the situation, right? That's why I'm saying trust yourself over what I'm saying. But sometimes, you know, we hold ourselves back, and sometimes doing the thing is what gives us a whole new lease of life, because we're like, oh my God, like, why didn't I say yes to this before? In a way, right? So Alana says, I feel like I need to take it. I feel fear is holding me back. Exactly, right? At the moment, my work is very catty, like high school drama. Ugh. So that's draining. That's the draining part, right? My partner says he will support whatever decision I make, but at this point at work, is it worth the cattiness? Okay. Yeah. And that's a decision only you'd be able to come up with. And like I said, I mean, if it's a better work opportunity in like money or, you know, that sort of thing to, you know, advance your career forward or your family forward in some way, shape or form, it's almost like, you know, what are the options? Is there an option to do a 6-month contract? Is there a way that I can just save bulk money for our thing and then go back to my old job? Or, you know, like, I don't know, there's just different options there. And so I think that, yeah, getting clear, meditating, clearing your energy, and, you know, if you know it's fear holding you back, I would be like, if you look back in 12 months time, do you wish that you'd taken that job? Do you wish that you'd taken that opportunity? And I'm like, the cards are kind of saying you need to follow your heart and trust yourself and take that opportunity, because is the regret of you not taking it and then wishing you did, or vice versa? Only you will know that. I know it's not very helpful, because I'm never going to tell you, do this thing, don't do that thing, because, you know, I don't believe that anyone should tell you what to do with your life, but I'm here to definitely weigh up all the decisions, weigh up all the, you know, things on the table, give you all the options and the intuitive messages coming through on top of that, and then help you make that decision. But I'm not going to tell you do this or do that, right? That's not what I do. But I will definitely help you dissect it, and I'll always get intuitive messages, but I'll also let you dive into it first with my guidance, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so you're lost in all areas. So when we're lost in all areas, we're recalibrating, right? When everything feels like we are, like the rug's being ripped out from underneath us, we're recalibrating, and we're usually in that space because our purpose is awakening, and it cannot not be done anymore. You cannot put your purpose work off anymore, is usually when we're in that space. Yeah. So I'm all carded out because I've been doing the full moon ceremony and I've come on here to do live psychic readings. So that's it for this moment. You can always join our full moon ceremony next month. You can still join in the full moon ceremony now, because technically the full moon peak actually isn't for another 10 hours. I actually did it a night before because it's like at 4 a.m. my time here tomorrow. And I wasn't going to do a full moon ceremony at 4 a.m. in the morning, not hold one. I know some of you amazing people get up and attend it, and I would do that too, but I'm not going to hold a full moon ceremony at 4 a.m. So you can still jump in the full moon ceremony, watch the replay, and get in on that magic. Now, someone just said then about moving house, would love to see what's coming up. You know, if you're moving house, I feel like these are like new opportunities coming in. It's like interesting. So Alana's card was all about the opportunities. So I take that message, because I feel like now's a really potent time for manifesting. If you watch my story, you'll see the rainbow that I went outside and saw just as the full moon, we finished the full moon ceremony. So there's a lot of magic around at the moment. If you'd like to work one-on-one with me, Goddess Codes is open still for April. I still have a couple of places left for April. It's 4 months working deep one-on-one with me. I love being able to hold people in a 4-month container. A lot of people do 3 months, and 3 is a very different energy to 4. It's a very balanced energy, like number in itself, right? And what we shift through in 4 months is activating your goddess or God in so many different ways. So it's like stepping on the edge and you're about to shift, yeah, and that recalibrating and that lost feeling is just because you're about to shift, yeah. That's all that is, yeah. It doesn't feel like, oh, it's just that simple, Hannah, because it actually feels like the world's ending and it's really hard, right? It's not easy at all. All right, so send me a message if you'd like information about goddess codes. And thank you so much. Thank you for the song and yeah, for reflecting my beautiful energy. I have definitely received that. Thank you so much. And I shall see you guys very soon.